This is the first video for my new YouTube channel. I don't know why, but I decided to make another new one, my third channel. I just wanted to. I feel like it's time for a change and just something different. I haven't really got into my YouTube channels, but I want this to be different, and it's the summer and I feel like I'm gonna be able to do more. Well, I'm already out of school. I got out of school early. So, I don't know who will see this or how long it'll take me to get my subscriptions up or whatever, people subscribing to me or views, but let me tell you a little bit about me if you're like new. My name is Jordan, obviously. I'm gay, and at first that was something hard for me to say. I can admit that. But it has gotten a lot easier for me to say and acknowledge that fact. But it doesn't mean that everything is perfect, because there's a lot of things that I go through that I believe that a lot of growing up gay teens are going through or go through some of the things like that or whatever. I mean, I told my grandma, she does not approve, but I mean, I don't need her approval, but I mean, she doesn't like really want to have anything to do with gay people. She's a bit homophobic, if you know what I mean. I was watching this show, or we were watching a movie together because she had came from Chicago for my graduation, and I clicked on this movie. I didn't really know what it was about, and I was like, oh Lord, because like some stuff was happening there. Like, it was some kind of drama camp thing. It was called Camp, and then they were like, a guy came in or whatever, and they were talking about how you don't hit on him or whatever till we find out what he is, like gay, straight, bi, blah 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 blah. And my grandma's like, what is this foolishness? Change this. And in the beginning, there was a boy who dressed up as a girl and went to the prom, and like he got beat up, and my grandma's like, that must have been a boy. I knew from the beginning. I was like, oh my gosh, because I didn't know what she would say. She's like, that must be a boy when they're beating him up. And she's like, that's disgusting. I was like, really? You should be saying how it's disgusting how they're beating him up. No matter what he's doing, he didn't do anything to them, touch them, say anything to them, and they're beating him up. That's what's disgusting. At least to me, that's what it is. And I hope you two agree, or you agree with me. And I told my mother, and she had to open her big old mouth. I mean, she was like the first person in my family I told. I don't know. Well, why I did was because I was annoyed with her assuming I was in relations with girls and all this kind of other stuff. And I swear, I'm like shocked she didn't know. And it was funny because I was talking to my cousin. When I was younger, I played with dolls and all that kind of good stuff. I was pretty feminine and or whatever. And my cousin, I was talking to her. It's been a while since I talked to her, and she was talking about, I remember you would always want to play dollies or whatever, and you'd want to be the mommy, blah, 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 blah. Who knows what I was wanting to be then, or whatever. Anyways, and she's like how everybody thought I was going to be gay or whatever, or it's like this and that and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, if that's true, then how come I never knew anything about that? And blah, blah, blah. I was like, who exactly? She was like, everybody. And she started naming everybody. Everybody thought that you were. And I'm just like, if they did, then why is it? My grandma, it's funny, she didn't even seem all that shocked. Because I was like, are you surprised? But she was like, no, because people think all kinds of things. She was like, you're not gay, blah, 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 blah. You're this, that, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it's just been a little awkward in that situation with her. Then, yeah, my mom told my brother, and he told his girlfriend, I guess. And, because my brother's in Orlando. I'm in Florida, Plantation, Fort Lauderdale, or whatever. And he had to talk with me and was like, blah, 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 you're my brother, still love you, and nah. But it still was kind of weird. I don't know. I was like shocked. Cause like 2 weeks before that, he was calling me. He was like, "So what's up? Is there anything you want to tell me?" Blah blah blah. I figured he knew or something. I thought my grandma might have told him or my mom. I wasn't sure. But I was like, I think he knows. But I didn't say anything. I just was like, nothing. Blah 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 blah. Then he confronted me about it. And blah blah blah. He's like, "So you told mommy you're gay?" And I was like, "Yep, that's what I said." He was like, "So it's true," and blah blah blah. I was like, "Yep, blah 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 blah." Then his girlfriend talks to me, and it was a long conversation. She was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "I didn't get a chance to tell you." Everybody wanted to tell everybody for me, and then yada yada yada. She tells me that she doesn't really think it's like nobody thinks I am. They just think it's a phase or blah 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 blah. I mean, she was like, oh, she went through it when she was younger. She thought she was because she was like found similar stuff in common with girls and figured it would be easier or whatever, something like that. And that's why she said that she just thinks the phase, and I'm just like, whatever, go with the flow. She's talking about pray, God will help you, and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, why would I be? I just don't even know what to say to that, and I'm just gonna do me. I mean, I know some people have situations where it is a phase, but as far as I'm concerned, it's very much not a phase. But whatever happens in the future, happens in the future. I really don't know what I will feel then, but as far as this moment, I am identifying as gay. Yeah, so don't let anybody tell you what you are or what you're not, or any difference from what you believe you are, because you are what you are. And if you believe that you're gay, bi, straight, or whatever you want to say, that's what you are, because what you believe is, I don't know, what am I trying to say? What you believe is, I'm think of the words, but I mean, if you believe it, it's true to you, and don't let anybody tell you any different. So, yeah. Be you, be unique, be a monster. I don't know if anybody will know where I'm saying that from, but yeah. It's just be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you any different or try to change you. Stay strong and be you. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye.